stupid shrine. If you are powerful, show yourself.
There are some things you should never joke with. Ujunwa believed education and modern life had erased the power of old tradition. When she returned to her village, she laughed at the one place everyone feared, an ancient shrine at the edge of the forest. But one night, she decided to challenge it. What happened before sunrise left the entire village shaken, and Uju was never the same again. Watch till the end, because this story carries a lesson many people learn too late. At the far end of Umuaku village stood an old shrine. It was not beautiful, it was not inviting, it was silent and feared. Tall Iroko trees surrounded it, their roots twisting like snakes above the ground. The shrine itself was made of mud and ancient stones, darkened by age and smoke from old sacrifices. A carved wooden face stared outward, its eyes hollow, its mouth frozen in a warning that no one could explain. Children were warned never to go near it. Adults passed it quickly and quietly. Even hunters avoided that path at night. The elders said the shrine protected the village. They said it punished pride, mockery, and disrespect. But not everyone believed, especially not Uju. Ujunwa was 24 years old, beautiful, educated, and bold. She had just returned from the city after many years. She spoke good English, dressed fashionably, and laughed at things villagers feared. "This place is still living in the past," she often said. When her mother warned her about the shrine, Uju rolled her eyes. "Mama, please, it's just mud and wood. There's nothing there." Her friends admired her confidence. Some feared it. One evening at the village square, the shrine became the topic of discussion. "They say a woman mocked the shrine once," an old woman said softly, "and she never spoke again." Uju laughed loudly. "Stories to scare children," she said. "If the shrine is real, let it do something to me." The square went silent. An elder slowly stood up. "Words are powerful, my daughter," he said. "Do not joke with what you do not understand." But Uju only smiled. That night, Uju made a decision. She wanted to prove everyone wrong. She told her friends, "I will go to the shrine tonight. I will touch it, maybe even take pictures." Her friends begged her not to. "Uju, please, even if it's not real, respect tradition." She laughed again. "If nothing happens, will you all stop living in fear?" Just before midnight, Uju wrapped a scarf around her neck and walked toward the forest path. The moon was full, the night was quiet. Too quiet. Crickets stopped singing as she walked. Still, Uju kept going. When she reached the shrine, a cold wind blew. The wooden face looked darker at night. The shadows moved strangely. Uju felt fear, but pride pushed it away. "So, this is what scares everyone?" she said loudly. She kicked the small clay pot at the entrance. Nothing happened. She laughed. "Stupid shrine," she mocked. "If you are powerful, show yourself." She clapped her hands and laughed again. Then she spat on the ground in front of it. The wind stopped. The forest went silent. Uju suddenly felt dizzy. She tried to step back, but her legs felt heavy. A deep sound echoed. Not loud, not soft, but heavy. The carved wooden face began to crack. Uju's heart raced. Okay, "This is enough," she whispered. She turned to run, but the path she used was gone. In its place was thick darkness. The trees looked taller, closer. Then she heard footsteps. Slow, deliberate. Uju screamed. No sound came out. Her voice was gone. The villagers heard strange sounds that night. Dogs barked wildly. Babies cried without reason. A strong wind shook rooftops. Uju's mother woke suddenly. "My daughter," she whispered, her heart heavy. At the shrine, Uju fell to her knees. Tears streamed down her face. She tried to pray, but her words tangled in fear. A figure appeared. Tall, dark, shapeless. Its voice entered her mind, not her ears. "You mocked what protected you." Ujunwa shook violently. "I'm sorry," she cried silently. But the night did not end quickly. When morning came, Uju did not return. Her mother cried out. Villagers searched the forest. At the shrine, they found Uju, alive, but changed. She stared into nothing. She did not speak. She did not cry. Her eyes were open but empty. The elders bowed their heads. "It has happened again," one whispered. For 7 days, rituals were performed. The elders prayed. The women sang softly. The men kept watch at night. On the 7th night, Ujunwa screamed. Her voice returned like fire. "I saw everything," she cried. "I was warned. I was spared." She fainted. When she woke up, she could speak again. But she was no longer the same Uju. Days later, Ujunwa stood before the village. She was thinner, quieter. "I mocked what I didn't understand," she said. "I thought education made me greater than tradition. I was wrong." Tears fell. Some things are not meant to be challenged with pride. The elders nodded. The youth listened closely. The shrine still stands today, not as a symbol of fear, but as a reminder. Respect culture. Respect warnings. Knowledge without humility is dangerous. Ujunwa later became a teacher. She taught children not just books, but wisdom. And no one ever mocked the village shrine again. Moral lessons. 1. Pride can blind intelligence. 2. Not everything unseen is unreal. 3. Respect does not mean fear. 4. Tradition carries lessons science may not explain. 5. Mockery can open doors you cannot close. Some lessons are not taught in classrooms. They are learned in silence, pain, and humility. If this story touched you, like this video, share it, and comment. Do you believe some traditions carry power beyond our understanding?